Welcome back to Vanilla Cupcake. Once again, I am wearing my Pokemon hat because that's the attitude we need when we talk about lottery ticket tokens. And friends, I made this post here for you. Look, before I even start, I'm going to tell you something. I told you so. What do I mean by that? Well, in 2022 and 2023, I noticed something was happening with the crypto market. The level of scamming was growing exponential versus the level of value creation. I don't know if it's my eyes that were just opening, but I don't really think so. Just the level of the trashy, grifty, and the non-value add was getting high. Now, you might think you're in a coin and think it's great, but no, I don't think so. Basically, in a nutshell, Bitcoin changed the game, clearly. Bitcoin is God. And then Ethereum is the archangel next to God. And then we have Uniswap and ChainLink. They create the four pillars. All right. There's also Tether there, by the way, stable coins, but we don't need them for anything, right? Because we don't get access to the money that Tether makes. These pillars have slowed down. We haven't made one yet. Now, fingers crossed, throughout 2024, somebody makes a new pillar. I pray, because we can all kill it. We can all do something really good with it. The problem is nothing is being made yet. Instead, everybody's incentive is to just copy paste the chain, make another Ethereum fork, say it's different, do some tweaking and try something new. Or if they are trying a new tech, it's not really proven at all, and they just have insider ICO allocations and they're going to come dump on us. So where does that leave me and you, friends? Well, me and you, as friends, straight back, we drink orange juice, very, very cold, 3 ice cubes. We don't know what the game's going to be like in a year from now. So we have to have our hands everywhere with consent, signed on a dotted line. That's why I have an attitude, right, of 90% core and 10% lottery. I'm going to tell you this, okay? I don't care if you're a maxi from Bitcoin, Ethereum, Hex, Chainlink, Doge, Polkadot, Solana. I don't give a damn. I'm just telling you one thing, man. How far does loyalty get you in this crypto game? Look back in your past 2 years. Now, if you're in Solana, you're like, sweet, my loyalty has paid me off. If you're Injective Protocol, sweet, also paid off. That's 2 coins out of 200, man. What about the last 200 coins? Where's the loyalty reward there? You ain't get anything. The game's hard. It's getting harder. There are more hedge funds. There are more scum. There are more VCs. There are more insiders. There is more incentive for them to dump their tokens on a 10x instead of seeing how far the protocol can grow in over a 5 or 10 year period and aim for 1,000x. Which means unlockers want their liquidity faster, which means, unfortunately, we get less upside and so on. So you and I, we're going to have to figure out what we can do. Now, we don't know the full answer. That's why I'm trying multiple things. For example, I am doing paid launchpad. Friends, I'm trying to do different ICOs, different allocations. We don't know. I'm throwing lottery ticket allocations. Now, here's the thing. If I told you this a year ago, which is, let's say, the first quarter of 2023, actually, I did say it, by the way. I did. And many people from different communities said, this sounds trash. I'm not going to bother because my coin's going to kill it. Have a look at your portfolio, friends. Most of your coins aren't killing it. And the path that you think you're not actually on. You're probably like at the tippy top. You think you're going to get another 3, 4, 5, or 10x. But you're looking at the extreme top of the range and you're going to get reset. That's just the reality of the situation. Basically, we have to create our own luck. How do we create our own luck? Well, you got to throw lottery tickets everywhere. That's it. Who else is going to teach us? You're going to go find someone to research it? Here's a problem. Do you know how many freaking coins there are, friends? It's 50,000, man. Solana, Polkadot, so everything. You want to know? We learned from 2023 that, and the Solana rally, that when Solana rallied, the meta, the profitable thing to do was not go on Solana and then buy the profitable legit projects. That wasn't the meta. The thing to do is buy the trash scams. That's it. They went up higher and they went down lower, but you're out anyway. You don't care. You don't even believe in the ecosystem. If you did believe in the ecosystem, you would have been long already. See how tough it is? It's tough. You got to be more agile. You can't have this whole, well, look, diamond hands, it's a great strategy if you're in the winning coin, isn't it? So I'm just preparing you. This is what I'm doing. You don't have to do anything, friends, and good luck to you, right? God bless you. If you want to sit here on your core coins and you're going to be in the winner, I hope you are in the winner. I'm just telling you right now, 80 to 90% of us are nowhere near the winners, not even close. Go watch XRP Maxi videos. Go watch them. Okay, they don't speak like they're Google Gaga, don't know what's going on. No. Coherent sentences, structure, there's TA, they see the bursts up on the chart, they're looking at the fractals. It's the same thing as all of us. It just so happens that it just doesn't move. Okay, so I'm going through lottery. I'm going to be buying coins. You might consider some of them vampire coins. You might consider some of them absolute garbage, trash, high inflation. I don't really care. Okay, I know one thing. If you overthink the Bitcoin halving year, you get wrecked. That's all I know, man. That's all I know. And let me tell you something. In the final burst of euphoria, which may come in 2025, we hope, to gather the conviction for that ultra moonshot, you got to be long the things that move in 2024. Bit tough though, right? We're trying to navigate the dark forest. You don't know what's going to move. You don't know. So I can tell you, I know what you're going to guess. And I know what I'm going to guess. And we're probably both going to be wrong. All right. So 90% core, 10% lottery. And 2024's arrived. Now, here's the thing, right? You are going to see many projects and founders start to release perfectly timed upgrades to their projects. Roadmaps and shiny new things are coming, friends. Isn't that fantastic? It's weird. Why didn't you do it in 2023 when we needed you the most? Because they all know what they're doing. Case in point, Archangel Lord Vitalik, the 4,000 IQ alien, literally releases an upgrade to the Ethereum roadmap in the midst of a Solana power pump. If that doesn't tell you anything, you're not going to learn, friends. You're not going to make it far. I'm telling you, right? I don't have to tell you. I was just showing you. If Lord Vitalik made an updated roadmap right before the Bitcoin halving, right on cue, just as ETH BTC is going down, that should tell you something. Because you probably have this perception of these people that's like, no. It's all about the tech, man. It's all about the tech. No. There's a financial economics part about it, friends. They're building a financial future. That's another way to say nerds are trying to make money without being the alpha male jock. Be like, yeah, I'm a power player, dude. Let's make money. No, they don't operate like that. They operate in different ways. There's memes, friends. There's different psychology. We're in gaming land, okay? It's literally, we're playing real life World of Warcraft. You're trying to figure out everybody's strategy, okay? So you're going to see these roadmaps and stuff. I mean, for example, you might see PulseX limit orders. Everything. You just might see stuff coming in. And you're going to think, well, does that really matter? It matters to a mid-curver, but it doesn't matter to you and me. See, to a mid-curver, they think, oh, no, this upgrade is not potentially powerful because they're mid-curvers. No one cares, okay? There are people on the sidelines. They don't know what pain is. And they didn't get the good prices, the deepest prices, which might be leaving them right now. And they just want to see updates. They don't give a damn what the update is. New logo, new ticker, new roadmap, new something. The founder appears again. They don't care. They don't give a damn. Okay? So, new roadmap and shiny things. And they all have a purpose to attract as much money as they can during the Bitcoin halving and even beyond. You can't go wrong, though, by having 90% core, 10% lottery. Not a financial advisor, friends. Go speak to one. I am not one. Crypto is really risky. I am wearing literally a Pokemon bucket hat. All right, Pokemon bucket hat. I'm just telling you, it's just what I'm doing is I'm throwing around in lottery tickets. And I don't care if people say, look, that's okay, friends. Everyone's got their own method. Not everybody has time. That's why I've been telling you, you've been following me for many years. I've said, look, man, not everyone's cut out for what you're going to be required to do in this lottery ticket, clicking around, rotating, looking at stuff. It's very taxing on your health. So the best thing you can do is accumulate as much as you can of your core position portfolio in 2022 and 2023. You've had 2 years to do it, right? Now, luckily, I mean, PulseChain, PulseX, and Hex, for example, is still in the discount zone, but who knows for how long, right? Who knows? So ChainLink already popped off 3x. That's just one example. There's others that are going to happen too. We're probably just exiting that zone. Remember, we're still in Bitcoin halving, friends. We aren't like, it's not fully finished yet, but eventually it will be. It could be in the next 4 to 5 months. And by fully finished, I mean, okay, we're no longer in that poo-poo zone. Okay, I can show it to you right now. this is Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin's no longer people say, but altcoins are still around here, right? Now, Bitcoin has just entered the middle zone, yeah? So when altcoins get there, I mean, it's pretty much game over. Now, like, you're like, all right, well, you really got to know what you're doing at that point because you're not going to be rescued just by buying a cheap price. But that's what you deserve, right? Look at all the pain and misery you went through in 2023. We deserve that, okay? So, friendly reminder, you've had 2 years to accumulate your 90% core portfolio. Like, you've already seen it. If your bags aren't moving and reacting like the way Solana did, we're like, oh, yeah, it's coming, it's coming. Well, luckily you had a friend like me trying to tell you, you got to increase your bag size, man. I'm sorry. $1,000 is not enough to retire in crypto. 10 grand is not enough to retire in crypto anymore. It used to be when a big whale had 100 grand, but now your 10 grand is not next to a guy with 100K as a whale. The guy with whale size, he's got like 5.4 million. He's dumping his yield. And there's heaps of coins. Okay, the game's getting harder. But hey, game's getting harder. We're going to have to try harder too. I know you like a hard family friendly show. So personally, I'm going to be focusing on trying new things and poking around undervalued projects. As you've already seen, right? Nobody's entitled to a guaranteed pump. And your loyalty, it's not even been rewarded. Now, don't misconstrue this. I'm not selling any core altcoin bags. I'm not selling them, keeping them there. But I'm just telling you, that's it. Like, I've had 2 years to accumulate this core. I'm not going to keep adding infinitely, right, when it comes to these. I don't care what it is. Okay. Just for example, Pulse Chain, PulseX, and Hex, right? I still like buying them, but I completely understand people feel like, you know what? I've had 2 years, man, and you guys, you've just been going down forever. So I don't blame you. I completely don't blame you. That's just the game. You might just want to be in cycle one narratives, but those things carry more risk. Everyone's going to be fooled by the randomness of the chaotic green candles that appear because they're not coming for your bags, and you're going to watch other things happen alongside. So I'm still hopeful though, right, that all our bags pump, but personally, I'm not going to sit idle by and then not participate. So I'm not going to be watching, for example, Polkadot have a narrative, and then I'm not going to bridge in. I am going to go try and participate. Okay, I'm not going to be, if there's vampire coins, yeah, and you know what, different projects, yeah, I'm not sitting by and not touching them. Okay, so if there's higher leverage exposure on certain coins, I'm going to be touching them. It's a bull market that's coming, and people don't care. People bought JPEGs, friends. People literally bought JPEGs. They bought JPEGs and dog coins. Okay, they're not buying these fundamentals, man. If it was that easy, I wish it was that fundamental easy. Okay, just buy the top 10 profitable protocols and then you've retired. It's not that easy. Lottery ticket money, though, is tiny. However, it can give us valuable information and knowledge. There are people holding XRP and other coins who are watching Solana and meme coins fly 10x, and everyone thinks, it's my turn next. It's my turn next. It's going to be a big year. Like, I hope it is, man. I really hope it is, friends, because it feels like end of times, complacency, stock market rally, the final push to get everything up. I really hope it is. You know, I'm not taking any chances personally. I'm long with you. I'm just completely long. I'm just turbo long. I'm just telling you, we're ready for everything, all right? So what do you want to do with your lottery tickets? Well, look, I've got launchpad IDOs, buy some colts, low market cap items, meme coins, cycle 1 coins from a cycle 2 narrative, which might be, maybe it might be a new coin from in the gaming sector or the NFT sector related, or metaverse sector, or even meme coins. Okay, they're all ones that, or layer 1 coins, for example, or DEXs. That's in cycle 2 narrative. So Pulse Chain and PulseX, you know, for example, or new memes. You might want to buy, oh wow, like, you know, the teddy bear or the P-Dye. That's like a new meme, right? With as a meme coin. They might do something more. There's many others, friends, you can play around. If you want to go deeper in the rabbit hole, like Rob, which is like Richard's only brother, you know what I mean? But now you're going into subculture of coins. I completely understand. Like, it's super risky because you got to pick the chain and then the coin, a lot of these. So a lot of you might say, you know, I'll just have calls a few around, or just a few places around, or you might just wait. Or you might even find, like, you might be wasting your time a bit, because if, say, Pulse Chain, for example, goes up 5x, people might just make a shitload of new meme coins, and you might be just buying them off. That's what happened with Solana. People made a used car meme and an anal OS meme, and then the dog with a hat. They're all new stuff that came. So it's very unfortunate. I wish I could pride the industry on high. That's why I told you at the beginning, friends. There's Bitcoin, there's Ethereum, there's ChainLink, and there's Uniswap, and like, we're still trying to figure out the next thing, right? Okay. You might get leverage exposure to ecosystem. So what does that mean? For example, Icosa, so ICSA. So there's Hex, and then you go, okay, if I'm because market cap does matter, right? if I'm betting on Hex recovery and Hex does recover, what does that look like around the Hex ecosystem? So Icosa there's Hedron and Icosa, right, friends? But Hedron is the one given out for free to all the Hex stakers, and I'll just dump it infinitely. Obviously, it slows down over time. But Icosa is meant to be like the rarer coin, harder to get. So Icosa, you might say, okay, well, Icosa is leverage on Hex. Okay, so I could just show you like a chart, like the Icosa Hex ratio is down. Just give me an example here. Now I'm going to put it here. If you just go to type in ICSA, you click on the top right, this is the Icosa pulse ratio though, friends. This is not Icosa Hex, but I mean, look, it's the same thing. I mean, you can look at Icosa Hex. I'll show you now. This is the Icosa Hex chart. You got to make sure at the top though, you press ICSA Hex. You can see here, I've got it in the chart here. Now the ceiling price is 36 and it is down here. Like, so for example, this is like outperforming Hex. I'm just going to do like a worse price than here. I don't like starting exactly where it is right now. So you know, if you're at the top of this box and it goes up here, that's 5x on Hex. 5x on Hex. So if Hex went to 5x and you hit to that price, you got a 25 banger. But it's leverage, friends. So you don't know. You don't really know. But I'm just showing you that this is like leverage on the ecosystem. Another example which is gone is BONK, right? So people who loved Solana, they were buying BONK because they're like, okay, if Solana rallies, we know there's insiders who are cheering on BONK. And BONK, the dog meme coin, is leverage on Solana going up. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. Like, we're looking for a way to accumulate with no liquidation risk, which is spot bags, something that gives you leverage on everything succeeding, you know? You know, for example, people in stock market world, we are already doing that. So people in stock market world, all they know is Bitcoin and Ethereum. And we're like, Bitcoin and Ethereum, that's all they know. And then we're saying, hey, we're in altcoins. For example, you might say Pulse Chain or ChainLink, and you might go, okay, well, if Bitcoin and Ethereum succeed, Pulse Chain and ChainLink will succeed harder. We're leverage on them succeeding, right? But then we're even trying to get even deeper into the poop coin land to do that, okay? So I'm here to open your mind with different things you do with the lottery tickets, right? With what you can do. Leverage exposure coins to ecosystem, which we have, and more. So remember, if you lose on a lottery ticket, suck it up. That's just the game of crypto. That's why you have your core portfolio sitting there, because things will inevitably go wrong. So that's why I'm just telling you, it's a heads up. Yeah, I'm going to be reporting and talk about big core stuff, but at some point you're just like, okay, what do we do now? You accumulate as much as you can, keep DCAing as much as you can, and this is just the game. And I am not going to sit by and do nothing, absolutely, because that whole attitude of abstinence was like, no, don't touch the forbidden fruit. No, I'm not going to fornicate before marriage. Those types of people, friends, they end up going loopy, okay? Because you need to learn risk management. That's what I'm doing. That's why I know, okay, I've got fingers and places different, and I know how much something's worth, and you learn something faster, because I'm telling you, what happens, it's a powder keg, right? It's like a fuse, and when does it explode? It explodes in like the last 2 months of the bull market, where people who have not had as many gains as everybody else in their mind, they go and they just freaking launch it at the very end. That's what happens, you know. People in XRP, maybe friends, people in XRP expecting $9, it taps $3, comes back down to like $1.50. And they're like, oh my gosh, did I just wait 7 years for a freaking 4x? You know what I mean? And then some people might go like, that's it, I'm dumping it, I'm going to buy. And they end up buying something I know you're going to love, but they might end up buying ICP, you know, or Cardano at $3, spending for 10. That's the type of thing that happens. That's how people get double, triple, mega wrecked. Yet if they had this approach of what I'm doing, which is like, not financial advice, like, hey, if I had lottery tickets out there, you learned, you go, okay, cycle one coins, this thing moves, I'm doing some ICOs, this thing ends up moving, right? And you can actually take profit from them and stack that strong core altcoin that you want. Of course, in a utopia, heavenly world, we would all own the coins that were going to move first and move the best. Unfortunately, you know, that's not going to happen. Now, how would I be wrong? Well, how would I be wrong is we all win, which is what I really want. So I don't care about being right or wrong. I want to make money. So how I'm wrong is Bitcoin charges up, I don't know, 40, 50, 60K range throughout the year, and then Ethereum reprices up, and every single altcoin reprices up in a nice fashion, which is, friends, I pray we get something like that. What have you been seeing though? You see one coin move, you see all the meme coins on it move, and the rest of the ecosystems just stay dead. That's what you're seeing. Now, we don't get concerned yet, because when it was happening, it wasn't even happening in Bitcoin halving year. Now we're in 2024 Bitcoin halving year. Let's let the Bitcoin halving play out, let's see how the market reacts to that. Because, you know, some big opportunities might come our way in that first Bitcoin halvening crash. Maybe on the Bitcoin halvening crash itself, we might go look at the scope and go, oh yeah, I really wanted that coin, or this ecosystem's big and I think this will be big or whatever, right? But they're not there yet, okay? Let's see how, because there's so many coins out there, something's gonna go up heaps and then retrace, friends. And on that big dump retrace, that's when we can get in, because it might be a sign that's ready to fulfill its destiny in 2025. But we can't even guess. Could be Bitcoin JPEGs, Solana JPEGs, Polkadot Resurrects, Pulse Chain. There's just so many permutations and combinations we can't possibly know. So fingers crossed that we get an idea. I'm going to keep talking about different little coins here and there. But remember, they are all lottery tickets, because at the end of the day, man, this is all crypto is, friends. Unfortunately, I wish I could like hold my head up high and say, wow, golly gee, let's go on these fundamentals. But you're trading just attention spans, man. So make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, all, friends. Catch you very soon.